So this is all original, right?
Canadian man, at your service from the land of the chill. If I can't warm you, baby, nobody will. A genuine Canadian man, strong and free. That's the true North, and baby, that's me. I'll salute you as long as need be. A genuine Canadian man.
Hi there, bonjour, dzień dobry, and kamusta ka? This is Paul, your Canadian Flippin' Pole, and I'm on another little adventure today. Today is May 18th, 2025, and in particular, it is the May long weekend, Victoria Day long weekend. For those of you who are not familiar with Victoria Day, it is a celebration here in Canada of the birthday of Queen Victoria from way back, and every year we celebrate it as a stat holiday. So we get a long weekend all the time, and also too, one of the things about the May long weekend is it is usually considered the kickoff of the summer season. So everything opens up, everything starts happening here on the May long weekend, and that's when you can start checking things out. And perfect, I'm going to go check something out. So today, my plan was I'm going to go ahead and I want to check out, go down to the White Avenue area here in Edmonton, and I'm going to go check out the streetcar, and sort of known as the high-level streetcar. I won't talk much about it right now. I'm going to show you when I get there. But for now, what we're going to do, I've made my way all the way to the Davies Park and Ride and LRT station. So I'm going to be hopping on the train here, or the train or tram as some might consider it. And then we're going to go to Bonnie Doon area. We're going to transfer and go to White Ave from there, and then we'll find the streetcar. So let's get going right now. So as I said, as we came inside of Bonnie Doon here, and as I said, we're heading over to the see the streetcar on White Ave, but I remembered as well that there is the place here in Bonnie Doon, and that is currently here, and it does move around, but the current location here is in Bonnie Doon. And here they have model trains and model train setup. So I thought, it'd be fun to sort of, I'm sort of doing a train thing today. So why not head inside and have a look at some of the trains? So why don't we go have a look inside right now? Well, I've been walking around here inside the little area here, and I'm really finding it so cool. It's like all this. There's the one scale of trains here, but what I'm finding too, which is really neat, is there's in here there's actually a number of buildings that there's always the buildings in the model setup for trains, but in this case. There's some of the buildings are actually historical buildings here from the Edmonton area of different eras from long ago, and not only train buildings but buildings that were significant for the city of Edmonton, and they are now unfortunately long gone. They were torn down for whatever reason was decided at that time. But now you see the buildings here, and so it's sort of a interesting, fun thing to see these old buildings that I never actually even got to see when they existed, because I wasn't even around at that time. But these were beautiful, beautiful buildings. Oh, by the way, I love architecture. So it was. These buildings here. I'm going to show you a couple of these buildings that I see here that they did have from the past. All right, well, I've been walking around and looking at the trains, and, it's so cool, and, I could sit here all day. Maybe one day I will sit here all day to, and just enjoy the trains. But for today, I still have the place that I was originally wanting to go down to White Ave and go see the streetcar. So it's like a full-size train I want to go see. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this here now. I really enjoyed visiting all these and seeing all these beautiful buildings, all the wonderful train models and all that. And but I'm gonna now head out and let's see if where we're gonna get to and check out the streetcar down on White Ave. All right, well, I've made it now down to White Ave. It was a short little bus ride from Bonnie Doon, which is around 83rd Street, and the streetcar, specifically named the Edmonton high-level streetcar, is located on 103rd Street, right near the old railroad tracks. You can actually see you can't see much this way, but if you look across the road, you can see sort of there's the railroad, the right of way for the railroad tracks. So we're down here. This is the they had, I think, a couple years ago or so, they had added this platform here at right on the avenue. Before, it used to be about 2 blocks south, which was okay, but this here, it makes it a whole lot nicer that you can actually be right on White Avenue. The streetcar will show up, and then you can hop on the streetcar, and you can do either a one-way, which goes from here all the way across the high-level bridge to Jasper Avenue, and then you could ride it all the way back, or you could just do the one way, just to Jasper Ave, get off, and then go downtown. So right now, I'm going to decide the streetcar is still somewhere on the route right now, but once it gets here, I'll decide whether I do a one-way trip or if I come back to White Ave and then head back after that. All right, so the streetcar has now arrived, and so this streetcar is actually, which streetcar is this one?
This is 9:30, so it's from Melbourne, Australia.
Okay, Melbourne. So this one from Melbourne, Australia. So yeah, so this is one of the streetcars that I wanted to see. There is the other streetcar. The
is it Japanese one, right?
247. I'm not quite sure when 247 is scheduled out, but we do have a second car on the line today, which is number 33.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's our historic one.
Okay, thank you. All right, so but we have the streetcar here. It's so we're gonna get on this in a minute. Just wanted to just have a quick look at it, and there's a few people in line to get on and to get a ticket, and so I'm gonna let the people get on first, and hopefully there'll be room on this streetcar. If not, I'll have to hop on to the next streetcar, but for now we'll just wait in line, and then hopefully we'll get on and we'll get to go across the high level.
Thank you.
Hi there.
Hey, bud.
Just one way.
One way?
Yeah.
We can do that.
Perfect.
You gonna swim back?
Try.
Okay.
Round trip?
The Edmonton
One
Queens
way?
out.
Okay,
Maybe
do
you
need
can get
tickets?
a ride on it.
Well, hopefully you'll slow down. And,
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
No, we'll be all right.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
All right, so we are on board the streetcar. Again, this one is from Melbourne, and I got my ticket there. And so, as I said, talking to the conductor, it's just a one-way trip. But yeah, maybe I can either walk or I can swim across the North Saskatchewan. Who knows? I'll figure it out when we get there. But we're gonna go for this ride now, and I'll see how it is as we're going across.
It's electric. You want to just pedal back?
Ride the bike.
This is the only controlled crossing we have. The other ones we just started.
All right. Well, we've made a little bit of a trip so far to the next stop, which is actually over at the storage facility and barns here. And as you can see, there's quite a few people in lineup that want to go for a ride on the streetcar. Of course, there's only going to be so many people probably getting on, but we're going to just sit here, enjoy the ride, and they'll hopefully they won't pack us in too tight. But so let's just wait for them people to get on board, and then we'll continue on. Yeah, no problem. All right, so we've crossed the high-level bridge, and we are now on the north side of the river. So we are, as I said there, we are here with the streetcar, and we're actually now at the legislature. So I think what we're going to do is, because I was originally going to go to Jasper Avenue, but I think what I'm going to probably end up doing is going to go see, go to the ledge, and then, and then after that, we'll probably call it a day. But for now, let's just have a look around here, and then maybe wander over to the legislature. So as I said, I'm been here over on the north side of the North Saskatchewan, and I'm probably not going to swim back across as the conductor thought I could. But I think as it's actually quite nice here. It's a nice little stop. Noticing quite a few people sort of wandering around, taking pictures. Not only for here at the station, but there's some lovely trees behind me. Nice pink blossoms, and a cyclist going by, and of course there's the roadway there, plus right across the road is the legislature grounds. So one of the other, I think, last locations, maybe we'll go see the ledge a bit, but I'm gonna definitely go over to the check out the Grandin station. Now, well, actually, let me rephrase that. Going to go to the government center station, formerly Grandin station. A number of years ago, or a few years ago, the Grandin name was removed from the station there, and from the area, as part of the Truth and Reconciliation efforts there to repair damages and things that had happened, and in particular regarding the namesake of the Grandin area, Vitelli Grandin. So anyways, I'm just gonna relax for a little bit here, and then we're gonna head over to the government center station, and then check out, just have a quick little look down there. I've made it over to the government center station, and it was just actually only about one block away, so it's really handy if you're on the streetcar and you come across. You can either hop on the LRT, or if you're coming here via the LRT, hop out and get onto the streetcar really close by. But one of the things I wanted to show here about the Grandin, and I apologize, I keep saying Grandin. It was many years that it was that name there. Now it's just Government Center. Just got to get used to it. I'll keep on working on Government Center. But anyways, so one of the things at the Government Center station is that because of where it is here, it was fairly level with the LRT tunnel that is in the downtown area. But the one thing about when it goes across to the back to the south side of the river, it goes quite deep into the hill, and then slowly but surely, or fairly quickly, goes back up to get to ground level. But just to give you a bit of an idea, I'm going to walk down to a platform level, because we are going to probably just call it a day today. But let's walk down to the platform here at Government Center Station. Now you'd say, okay, well that's pretty far going down. So we're there. No, not really, actually. When we got, this is just sort of the midway point. Now we're gonna probably go down to the lower level. I'm just gonna get my ARC card and tap to get in. But then once I do that, we will head down. And thankfully they have the escalator that's gonna be able to go down. So just gonna take care of this first. There's the beep. So let's get going over down the escalator. So while we're waiting for the train to arrive, just want to show the station. Oh, well, looks like there's actually a train here. Might have to take the next train after that. That's okay. But so I wanted to show a little bit what they have down here. So in this station here, at one point when it used to be again, and when it was the Grandin station, there was actually quite a few, there was a bunch of artwork on the walls here, and it was all talking about the story and the history of the Bishop Grandin. Now again, when things were revealed late in more recent years of things that were not really acceptable, definitely not in these modern days here, regarding the Indian residential schools, there was an effort to change things out, and so what had happened is they had changed the artwork from Grandin to artwork that was done by First Nations artists. So how about we have a quick look at and see what the artwork that they have here in the station. Well, I think that's going to be the end of the day for today. As you can hear, my voice is sort of deciding to disappear on me, and so yes, I was better, and I still am better. But the more I talk, the more it gets harder and harder to continue talking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down now. I've gotten over to the Southgate station and where Southgate Mall is, and I'm going to try to get to the go back home, and so I'll be hopping on a bus this time and I'll be just making my way slowly back to back home. Anyways, so I hope that you enjoyed this the video here today. I really enjoyed doing this, going to the model train place there and taking a ride on the streetcar, and then also taking a ride on some of the different LRT here in the city. So so with that said, I'm gonna probably get onto the bus here and gonna head back home, and then try to rest my voice up. So with all that said, I want to say thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Dziękuję bardzo. Maraming salamat. Salamat kaayo. So next time, I hope you enjoyed the video, and so ingat, ayo, cześć, salut, and see you next time.